Hello from northern Wisconsin. I'm so delighted to be here today. It's April 1st. This isn't a joke. I'm not April fooling you. I just got to show you my view. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, there, please. So you'll be there. Wait, this window. And this here is my little yoga space. Cool, right? How are you guys? Are you good? So I'm coming on today because I want to talk about that April 30-day move challenge that launched today. I did one last year, very similar. The difference between last year and this year is last year I gave you actual exercises to do. I called it the April full body challenge. This is going to be a little more spacious and a little more, it really is honestly what the heart of my work is. So let's talk about it. First, I want to talk about exercise. The thing is I've noticed over the course of my career is that simply, if you even ask someone, hey, what do you do for exercise? They get all clammy and they get all like plunched up, and it just turns into this, and I think the word exercise is kind of turned into a bad word. I think it's kind of turned into a swear word. It's turned into kind of a loaded word, which is a bummer. Because once you have a loaded word and you put it in front of you, there's lots of things that will happen. Primary of which is you're going to avoid it. You're going to not do it. So for me, what I'm trying to do in my work is reframe exercise. You can even just not even use that word if you choose not to, and simply think about it as movement. And how can you move your body in a way that pleases you so that you actually are moving. And I think what this does is it reframes the word, it reframes exercise, frankly. It reframes it into something that's much more spacious. And what does that look like for you? I've asked hundreds of people over the years, what do you like to do to move? And they'll often say something like dancing, or they'll say walking or swimming. And I'll say, so are you dancing? And they're not. And I find that really interesting. So they don't look at dancing as an example as exercise. So I think it's time to reframe it. I think it's time, at least in my world, I'm really working at reframing exercise, because it turns into a have to, it turns into a should, it turns into sometimes with people lots of feelings of failure because they'll start something and then they won't complete it, and so that there's this kind of failure cycle of starting and stopping something that happens. And so what ends up happening, honestly, is that people just stop. They just kind of stop moving their beautiful bodies. And God, what a shame, right? To just absolutely stop intentionally moving your body. I'm not saying the passive kind of movement where you're walking, from the car to the back door. I'm talking about consciously moving your body in a way that pleases you. Do you even know what that looks like? Do you even know what it looks like to move in a way that pleases you? Releasing the have-tos, that it looks like a push-up or a squat or running. That's a one I get a lot. Well, I don't like to run. And so then people won't move at all. How about instead we start thinking about, what do you like to do? Can you think about movement as pleasure? How do you like to move this machine of yours? And once you turn it into something that's, well, what do I like to do? Then it completely turns the table on the have-tos and the shoulds, and it turns into a little bit more of curiosity, a little bit more of an adventure, a little bit more of, hey, what do I like to do? And so in the challenge, there's a list to brainstorm of things that you might want to try, want to do. And I'm going to invite you this month to do them. And I think what it will do for you is free you up a little bit. I think it will be more about having fun and pleasure instead of it being like, oh, I gotta exercise. Ugh. Oh my God, that makes me just want to poke my eye out. Versus, what am I gonna do today? Am I gonna turn ABBA on really loud in my kitchen and dance while I'm cooking dinner? Yes, please. Am I gonna go for a walk with my dog in the woods like I did today? Yes, please. Am I gonna go salsa dancing? Yes, please. Am I gonna go climbing at Vertical Endeavors? Yes, please. What is fun? Whatever happened to moving for fun? Seriously. Okay, so here's the thing. It's 30 days, and every day you're going to do something that pleases you and lights you up because it'll feel good. Let's talk about the benefits. In Soma Yoga, we talk about what's called the Soma, and the Soma is more than your body. The Soma is the whole of you, the 5 layers of your koshas. It's to simplify, let's just say that it's your body, mind, and spirit. What happens when you start moving for pleasure is the benefits go into all of your koshas. If you avoid moving your body, you're neglecting this barometer, this amazing instrument that allows you to sense and feel the world, allows you to take in information, allows you to give and receive love, allows you to do your dharma, do your work in the world, right? There's a disconnect. What happens when you start moving for pleasure is you can start to kind of get into your body and you can start to feel things instead of avoiding your beautiful machine because it's too big, too slow, too. We're done with that. How about we embrace this beautiful machine that we've been given and move it in a way that feels good for you? Yes, please. Of course, there are going to be physical benefits to your movement. There's going to be health benefits to your movement on all of your systems, your endocrine system, your all of it is going to have benefit from movement. Now, mind, clearer mind, better sleep, spirit, more centered, more in tune with yourself, more able to sense and feel your intuition. This all comes from getting in touch with your beautiful body. So let's talk about the challenge. 30 days. Your invitation is to move every day in a way that pleases you. What does that look like? Keep it super low load. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes of doing whatever. No. It can be whatever you can fit into your day. I put in there because some people really like parameters. I put 30 minutes. And if you want to go 30 minutes, great. If you can't carve out 30 minutes, think about it in blocks. Can I do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at lunch, 10 minutes after dinner? Hey, if you want to total it up to 30 minutes, great. Of course, you don't have to. What if it was just, let's just move. Let's just get connected with this beautiful machine in a way that pleases us. All this month, every day, I'm going to post what I do for the day. And I'm going to post a pic, and I'm going to say, day 1, here's what I did. And I'm going to post a pic of it. Underneath that, post your pic. Show me what you did. Talk about it. Tell me what's happening. Because this is an interactive. Also throughout this month, I'm going to throw down some ideas for you. Things to try. I might say, hey, listen, I'm going to go for a walk. And you can meet me here. And if you want to come, come. Let's go for a walk. I'm going to do stuff like that all month long. And I want to make it fun. And I also want to co-create with you. I want you to come on board with me and tell me what you're looking for, what you need, what information that you would like to help facilitate your connecting with your beautiful body and your moving your beautiful body. Deal? Okay, so that's the challenge. 30 days, move every day. Check in with me if you so choose, or just give me a thumbs up. Sign up for this. I will put in the comments below. You'll get some things to think about. You're going to get some things to consider. You're going to kind of brainstorm. What do I like? And you're going to try some things. And allow yourself to be creative, be outrageous, have fun. You know, it doesn't have to be, I went on the treadmill at the gym. Hey, if that lights you up, rock on with your best self. I literally would, I've done enough of that kind of training. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not about that. I'm about moving my body in a way that pleases me and makes me happy. Okay. I think that's it. I want to hear from you. Tell me what you think about all of this. Here's the thing. There's a million trainers out there that you can follow and get workouts from and get and go. Do. I mean, there's amazing people out there. I'm not about that. I've done that. I'm about, let's get real about what we can do so that we're not avoiding movement. I don't want to avoid movement. I don't want you to avoid movement. I want you to move, and I want it to be fun, and I want it to be pleasurable. And instead of the alternative, which is not moving, I want you to move. So join me. If you feel like this is helpful to you and your people, please ask them to join you. The more the merrier. This is obviously free, and it's just me truly living my life's work out in the open. So invite your people, and I hope to see you. You'll see me all month, but I hope to see your beautiful faces also. All right, let me know if you have any questions. See ya.